Hello friends, my name's James, and this is my 1965 Albert 30 sloop SV Trita. I have been slowly sailing around the world since leaving Los Angeles in 2021. Since that time, I've covered more than 17,000 nautical miles, from the Hawaiian Islands to French Polynesia, New Zealand to Australia, and more. I crossed the largest ocean on the planet solo. Join me as I continue my way through Southeast Asia, exploring its jungles, seeing its wildlife, and experiencing cultures far different from my own. This is the magic of seeing the world by sail. Time to head ashore, go check out the island. Other cruisers have said it's safe here, but I can't risk having my laptop and hard drive stolen or anything else, you know? So, might as well lock it up, be safe and sound. It's very populated, tons and tons of boats. So, better safe than sorry. Crazy amount of traffic in this anchorage. You'll see as this one's approaching how hard they wake us, but it's fine. It stops at night. If it happened at night, I wouldn't be here. I would have already left, but it stops at sunset. But some of these boats get mega close and wakey. Exhibit A. So yeah, Exhibit A. So let's hop into Gary, the dinghy, short for Garibaldi, and head into the very busy dock, and let's go have a peekaboo at the island.
Lompat dapat kelas kan, Amul? Jadi. Lompat kelas. Siap.
So there are no cars on this island, or like motorbikes, it appears. I think it's just like electric scooters. Oh, this might be a motorbike. No, it looks electric. So they transport everything in these like carriages, horse-drawn carriages, but tons of bikes and electric scooters. But it's nice that there's no cars, so it's like a mini version of Bali without the chaos of the traffic. And they have these rad little buggies, horse-drawn carts. This part of the island reminds me of like Tiki How in the Two Motus. This sort of like palm forest all gridded out perfectly. Definitely has like French Poly vibes. Okay, we've been here at Gili Air for like 3 days. I was planning on leaving tomorrow and heading to somewhere, start my passage on towards Borneo. This morning I turned on the AIS to fire it up after getting it working the other day, and it had the same problem with the failure, not recognizing the antenna, where it did recognize it the other day. So what I'm gonna do now is slip the lines at this mooring, drive 3 miles over to Medana Marina, pick up a mooring with them, and then see if I can order a replacement GPS antenna from Bali, from the place I bought the dinghy. See if they can ship it to the Medana Marina. Either way, whether I have them ship it or if I head over to Bali and pick it up myself, this is my best bet at trying to get this AIS solved. I don't want to do this passage without AIS, so. And we're only 3 miles away, so. I think there's gonna be a bit of a current between the islands. Probably be a lot of a current between the islands. So it might be a slow motor, but it's only 3 miles. So, let's go ahead and slip the lines and get underway. So I've stayed at this marina before. It's pretty cool. They have a bunch of yellow mooring balls and you just pick one up, tie up, and then you head in, bring your paperwork and get settled in. I think if memory serves me right, it was like $13 a night US on a mooring ball. Also remember this being extremely rolly anchorage. If you look at the boat right now, that's might be the case again, but we'll see. It's a different monsoon season, so this marina has like really good protection from the current monsoon. Oh, there's a turtle. Saw a huge turtle earlier, but I didn't get it on video. But it was almost as big as my dinghy, which was crazy. Haven't seen turtles that big since Hawaii. So we're gonna pull in, drive around, find us a yellow ball, and get settled in. All tied up, another soft landing. One of the things I love about Medana Marina is that their mooring buoys are soft, they're foam. So if they tap against your hull, you barely hear it. It's like a big pillow. Good morning from Medana Marina. So today I have to go to Bali on a fast boat that leaves at 3 p.m. and pick up a new GPS antenna for the AIS, the marine store there that I bought the dinghy from. I was WhatsApping with them yesterday. They ordered one. It should be in today, so then I can pick it up tomorrow. And then I have to wait till the next morning to catch the fast boat back up here. So, gotta run back to Bali, get that antenna. This is the whole reason I left Marina del Rey, was to go up to Gili Air to do like a shakedown, and knowing that I could pop over to here to Medana for any kind of issues. So, all kind of going according to plan, with like shaking out everything that's wrong. Hopefully the replacement antenna, which is a proper ICOM, and it's the actual antenna for this unit, so hopefully that fixes the AIS issue. It's very strange. it works with my mini little GPS antenna for the Predict Wind data hub just fine. And then if I unhook that, if I turn it off, unhook the little one after it recognizes the little one, and then plug in the stern mount one and turn it back on, it works and has signal, which is strange. But if it's powered off for more than an hour, it no longer will recognize the stern antenna. It's super strange. Super strange. So, I don't know. Best I can do is go get a replacement antenna and see if that fixes it, and go from there. I really don't want to do the passage to Singapore without AIS. So that's where we're at today. I gotta hop on a fast boat, head back to Bali, and try to get it sorted. Good morning from Kuta, Bali. Heading to, I just got a WhatsApp message from the chandlery. They have my antenna. So I'm going to walk to an ATM, pull out some cash, and then catch a car or a motorbike over to pick up the antenna. Okay, I got my antenna. For the AIS, it was like 120 bucks, 2 million rupiah. I paid in cash this time. Hopefully this fixes it, and it's not some weird issue with the AIS head unit. So we'll see. Either way, doing what I can do. Now tomorrow I head back to the boat on a fast boat and get back to work. Alright, made it back to Lombok and back to the Marina. As soon as I got here, I went to the cafe to get some lunch and looked out, and the sea state was super gnarly in the bay, and Trita was in full-on bucking bronco mode. So it's like, what time is it? 3:45 in the afternoon. I'm not interested in being on the boat in those conditions, but I don't have to be, so I checked booking.com, and the hotel resort part of the Marina, it's only like $29 US a night for a room. So I went ahead and booked a room so I can just sleep in a still environment, and then maybe in the morning it'll be more calm and I can head back to the boat, test out the antenna and all that stuff. It's Friday the 13th right now, and I think I'm going to try to leave Sunday, so tomorrow I'm going to test the antenna, see what's up with that, and if it works, then get it installed. And then I just have to order a couple of jugs of water from the Marina. I think that's it. Pay my bill, and I can head out. So hopefully Sunday, sort of midday or between 10 a.m. and noon, I'll be leaving for the first push towards Borneo. Kalimantan. long day today. The fast boat passage was 4 hours. It was chill. The sea state wasn't too bad out there, but I'm pretty wiped out. So I'm just gonna chill out in my room, enjoy the air conditioning for one last night, and get back to the boat in the morning. All right, we're back on the boat, and first things first, I'm gonna just like set the new antenna out on the deck and plug it in and see if it fires up, if the AIS recognizes it. If it recognizes it right away, as it should, then I can have some hopeful certainty that it's not the head unit, that it's actually some kind of damage to the antenna, and then get into the process of deinstalling that antenna, which is a huge ordeal, and then installing this antenna, which is the same huge ordeal in reverse. But first things first, I need to make sure that this actually solves it, otherwise it's pointless to go through the process of installing this one. So let's get to it. Okay, I got the antenna hooked up. It's sitting out under the Dodger. Power is turned on to the AIS. Let's see if it works. It'll take a second for sure, but we'll see. Not looking good so far. It's gonna fail. Never takes this long. It's crazy with the little GPS antenna that's for the Predict Wind data hub that's just stuck inside, like under everything. It shouldn't have good reception. It works fine on the AIS, so I can use that, but then I lose my tracker. I wonder if I can just swap that antenna for my tracker and use the little one for this. But there you go. Bummer. So I think the move it, and I've looked online to try to find info about this, and I haven't found anything. So I think I'll see if I can reset this unit. I'm worried about losing all of my sort of AIS info about the boat if I reset the unit. I can also try to get on a call with ICOM and see what they say. Super bummer. I just wasted like $220 in 3 days, and I haven't gotten any closer to fixing it. Like I said, hopefully the little antenna for the Predict Wind will continue to work for this, and that will be my solution for having AIS. I would really like to have a transponder. I'm going into the busiest waterways of the entire circumnavigation. This unit is only like barely a year old. Cost $1,000, brand new. Bought it in Australia. Seems like everything I bought in Australia failed. So yeah, I mean, on the bright side, like, I'll have a spare antenna now, but it is like beyond frustrating. So I'll get to trying to restart this AIS head unit, get on a call with ICOM and sort it out and let you know what happens. If you enjoy the content on this channel and would like to contribute, you can consider joining the Patreon crew. Thanks for watching. Fair winds until next time.